Morning all. Okay. Oh, that was quick. Very quick to get a game. Selti. So 1808. Have a look and see how Selti's been doing. Okay, quite a few wins in a row, but lost the last game. Might have some hope. What about an unusual variation? It's an experiment. Snake or something? Ah, I don't really want a London system. So a quick c5 before bishop f4. Okay. Just protecting the knight. So I want to play maybe h6 if queen d2. Ah! Freely giving up the dark squared bishop. So this looks good already. I like my position. Okay, the bishop's a bit blunted by the pawn on c3. But what can I do to extend that bishop? Also, knight c4 is a useful square for white. I think I'm just going to castle maybe e6 soon. Or knight c4 will rule out e6. Okay, it could be a tricky position. There's also, I don't know, maybe h4, h5, or knight c4 inhibits e6. That's b5, knight a5. No, not knight a5. Otherwise, knight a5 to c6 would have been good. Can I just retreat the bishop or play e6? Or I don't want to weaken that guy too much. a6 is probably a4. I could give that a go, but I don't know. I'll give that a go because maybe b6 there. Oh, okay. I'll play for c4 then, and bishop b7. So a4, c4. Bishop moves bishop b7, protecting against ab, because ab rook a8, queen a8 or something. So I'm gaining a bit of space. c4 is discouraged because of that bishop. But if I play c4 myself for knight c5, I like this juicy position, because this b3, this looks a bit passive now. Knight c5 looks passive for white. Knight c5. Okay, I'll protect against c6 square. So knight c5 still on the cards. Queen b6 or knight e5. Knight e5 here is asking for f4 later. It's tying down against d7. Bishop g7 for a moment. So I can't move the queen because of the knight. Knight e5 is asking for f4 after queen g3 f4. Knight c5 doesn't run into a major tactical disaster that I know of. Am I faced with a kingside attack? What about knight f6 for a moment? Just trying to improve my king safety. White seems very solid here. Can I get the queens off? Queen d7 to g4 of queen h4. I'm just going for the queens off. That'll leave me with bishop pair still. I suppose h3. So queen g4 here, being a bit boring. Queen's off. But I don't like the look of f4 and e5, so I think do this. There's also well, maybe b4 in the future. Again, knight e5, f4. What about knight d7 there? Does it achieve anything? I don't know about these pawn moves. Not really sure. Knight f4, knight e5, f4, knight d7. Is that good for white? I could give it a shot, because I'm not convinced. With the queen's off, is it a big deal? Okay. Play knight d7 here, just to preempt f4. I suppose that's preempted b4, rook d1. So knight c5 now. Might have knight a4, with the implication I'm controlling e5 at the moment. About the rook c7 for rook b8 and b4 at some point. So rook c7. Right, giving up the big e5 square, I'll take that with the knight. Don't mind that particularly. Looks pretty good fun. As long as I don't take with this pawn, this will be a huge problem. Take the h pawn. Right, so something like rook b8, bishop c8, b4, tearing down the queen side, because the e5 knight is sorted out f7. So positionally, I think just rook b8, bishop c8. Then if a3, a5, I want to get in b4, try and extend finally the scope of this guy, which is my major trump card, you could say, in the position. This dark square bishop is at the moment not apparent it's that good. So bishop, rook b8, and bishop c8. If needed, bishop d7 for whatever reason. Right, c6 is already covered anyway. Let's say the knight retreats, bishop d7 is covered, c6 again. Knight e5, bishop e5. Whoa! What is that? Can I just take it? Don't get it. Two pieces for a rook? Really? I've just blundered the rook. No, there's no rook f8. Hang on, no panic. No need for king takes f8. Oh, scary. For a moment. If king takes, then knight e6, winning the rook. So protect. Alright, go back here, I suppose. Looks like a piece up. Interesting. Bishop g7. Just bishop g7 just to get off the firing line. That knight on e5 is really good. But how do I evict the knight on e6? Interesting. So if I ever play, say, rook b8, then bishop c8, rook b8 here, I can't see a problem with rook b8. Just want to get this bishop c8 and b4 in. Bishop c8 and b4. Facilitated by bishop g7, of course, and f8 isn't a problem. So bishop c8, knight moves b4. Yes. Can't see it. Can't see the compensation. I seem to have a strong knight as compensation for being pieced down. Huge knight on e5. This is a problem knight. I'll try to get rid of it. Oh, okay, he's resigned. That was a quick, easy first game today. Put all moves in. Yeah, so don't know. I thought A4 here. If he wanted B6, the knight C4 maybe. But no. A4. Doesn't seem. Okay, so Queen D7 looks a bit of a scared move, but yeah, getting the queens off. I've got the two bishops. Don't need to do that much. E5, huge for the knight. Unsound. Tempting maybe for a moment, but unsound. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks very much.